All right, all right. Let me see. Run moment. Okay, everything should be working, but I hope the game is not too loud. We will see, because I had to crank it all the way up. In any case, welcome all to the stream. I hope you had a very pleasant day today. Was a bit hot, I would say, but luckily it's slowly cooling down a little bit. And then, you know, I don't have any airco here. I'm just doing with fans and the like, and it's acceptable. I would say it's acceptable, especially if you go outside, like a sauna. It's incredible. And then you come inside in the house, and then it's like, I don't know, 8 degrees cooler or something. Or at least like, probably like 6. There's quite a difference. So today I want to catch up on some Steam NextFest games. I haven't been keeping on the loop. Luckily, a lot of demos are still going on, even though Steam NextFest is already done. But the demos are still there. We can try it. Still a few games, like this one. It's the first time I'm gonna try it, so I have no clue if it's any good or if it's any bad, but it was on pretty positive reviews right now. Yeah, I'm fine with the quality. Let's go. Alright. What happens if I go to Ultra? Then everything gonna lag or not? I have no clue. I don't think so, actually. Or maybe it does. No. I think it's actually working. But you know, let's just switch it back to medium. I think with all of those early access games, demos, whatever, there might be some leeway for it. I don't see any graphical difference anyways. Let me just try one more time. I can see anything. Oh, wait, it's on ultra now. What did it set to medium then? Oh, wait, I see a big difference. Between ultra and high, there's not a lot of difference. I'll say it's mostly this. Let's go for that one. Let's just go for high then. Because in most games, it's simply too much. Yo, Tafini, back from vacation? Yeah, absolutely. Opa, welcome to the stream. It's been a very pleasant vacation, I would say. Just a little bit on the hot side, especially now in the Netherlands. I'm in Limburg, and we have apparently the hottest weather in the Netherlands. It's incredible. I hope this is not going to be too loud. We will see. Because I don't know how loud this game is. And I have to crank it all the way up, so. And I hope it's not going to be laggy either. Okay. Let me see. Calibration fire. Yeah, it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. But, you know, we get the ice cubes going. And some fizzy water. And it's doable. But outside it's now, I don't know, probably 33 degrees or something. That's pretty crazy. Let's have a look. Iron Nest has been commissioned. Pre-operational ranging is required before active deployment. A target has been designated by High Command for calibration. That's loud, isn't it? It's not too loud, I guess. Alright. That's so weird, though. Okay, whatever. Designated by High Command for calibration purposes. Confirmation of fire accuracy is the sole objective. Alright, start the mission. Just maybe put the sound a little bit lower. Like, I would say this is probably the best. Okay, here I am. Into the Wow, that is looking pretty cool. Begin calibration firing test. Plot your firing trajectory to target on the map. Fire heat explosive shell at the target. Iron S location H355. Target coordinates. Target 1 is at Q442. Glory to Castile. Okay. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look what we can do. Looks pretty cool. Just want to explore a little bit. See all kinds of buttons here. Oh my god, what's happening there? There's some glitching. I don't think that's supposed to be like that. There's some buttons here as well. Whew, so I hope you're all doing well in this heat wave. I don't go outside at all. I went for groceries really fast yesterday. And today also very briefly. Just to feel the weather. Like, I'm kind of curious as well, you know. RNS protocol, read, measure, it's already wrong. Calculate, load, rotate, elevate, fire. Okay, so first we're gonna read, I guess. So here's the objectives. Oh, we can actually change stuff. Plot your firing trajectory to the target on the map. Oh, wait. Maybe I should... Yeah, here. I'm gonna do it like this. Plot your firing trajectory to the target on the map. Is that here? Okay. Target is at 1, Q442. So we're gonna go to Q4. Q4, where are we? Jeez, that is... It should be all the way there then, no? Yeah, okay. Q4. Okay, there it is. And then we're gonna go for Q4. 4-2. That's actually here, right here. Hold to drag. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm doing all kinds of things I should not be doing. So we need to go here. Fire high explosive shell at the target. Iron S location is at H355. Maybe we should also do that. H355. Okay, so we're here. H355. There we go. Maybe I will just put it right there. Alright. Caps lock. Does that do anything? Oh, tab. Oh, okay. Alright. Is me or don't I see any gameplay on the screen? You're absolutely right. That is so right. Hey, Lisa, welcome to the stream. You're absolutely right. Thanks for pointing that out. Oh, that's me being silly. Uh-oh. No way. Is it crashing now? No way. It was just working. That's just crazy. It was... Maybe it's TikTok. TikTok doesn't like me. Maybe I just restart it. Maybe it works like that. Yeah, let's see. Oh my god. It's not me. It's something with something else. I don't know. That is so stupid. I don't know why. Oh, Iron Nest. I've seen a lot about it. Okay, that's good. That's good. But for some reason, my TikTok is messed up. Let me see. What if I do this? Because I think it might be something to do with this. Let's have a look. I hope it works now. I think I get an instant crash. Holy shit. That is crazy. I think I cannot play this game, unfortunately. Wait. I think I have still... maybe I still have hope. There's still hope. We can maybe just cast the whole screen. Does that work? Okay, let's try that. Maybe that works. It doesn't. I have no clue why not. That's crazy. Yeah, you heard about RNS? I really want to play it, but it doesn't work. I'm gonna restart Steam here really fast, see if that works. Let me see. That's so weird. I did survive the heat. Yes, it's still pretty hot though. Like I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I'm sweating. Oh, I got my cold drink though. I got the fan on me. It's the best I can do though. Like I don't have airco or anything like that, so I just have to go for it. Let's try again. Hopefully it works. I don't think this game is working anymore. Let me try something. Maybe the issue is with TikTok. Just gonna do this really fast. Let me see if it might be TikTok or not. I'm just doing a dummy now. And now the game works. That is stupid. Yeah, the game is working. Okay. Now I just need to change this. And if it crashes again, then at least I know what it is. Let me see. Does it crash? It immediately crashes. It's 100% sure TikTok. That's unfortunate. Then I cannot play it. I think we can try a different game though. Let me see. You know, maybe I just play Round of the King is Watching. Why not? Your webcam likes to 2%. Yeah, I don't know. Like TikTok keeps crashing or something. Let me see if at least this works. This should work. I hope. Okay. Alright, well, we're just gonna play The King is Watching and I'm also totally fine with that. Okay, yep. Can maybe put it a little bit louder. Yeah, like this, I guess. I'm just gonna change the title then really fast. The King is Watching. Because we want to actually beat a new record in that. See if that's possible. The King is Watching, beating new records. Hopefully, we will see if we're actually gonna do that. I have no clue why it works now, but okay. Something weird. Maybe I just need to buy a new computer. Who knows? We had it. Whoa, what's that? Is that a new thing? Oh, that's a skin. Okay, all right. Well, we did it last time on 999 plus 146. Maybe we can try a different thing here. And to just make it a little bit more difficult, we had a pretty good setup actually. Let's see how we can make it a little bit more difficult. All enemies except bosses are resurrected once after death. That is maybe fun. Like, I like that one, I think. And you know why? Because we get twice the money. That is really gonna stack well, I feel. Like, I think at least we get twice the money. And that is an easy 346 then. At the start of each wave, all corpses on the battlefield turn into enemy zombies. That's gonna stack so hard. That's gonna stack so hard. I'm not sure how that will go. Enemies explode upon death, dealing 20 damage. Minus 25 on your troop HP covered by unproductive tiles at the start of the run. Yeah, this might be difficult enough. 25 on troops HP, minus 20 morale. Rewards for the choice of resources grant 40% fewer resources. Unit upgrades grant 1 less maximum unit. I think we can do that as well. Population decline, especially because we got the plus 10 already. So maybe we can do that as well. Troop production speed can be a little bit lower. And I think we have something with the barracks as well, I think. And I think I can maybe open that one. Where is that? Closed barracks. I think I'm gonna get that one out. To make it a little bit easier. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Maybe like this. 441. I think this is a good one. I think. I have no clue. We're gonna try it. I don't know why. Everything in my... You know, you come back from vacation and things change. I have a feeling like usually I put it always on 60 on the sound. And now I put it on 100 and I still see it pretty low. But okay, alright. If it's too loud, please let me know. But I think, as I see it, it should be fine. Every once in a while, small pig. Yeah, go. I hate that pig though. Yeah, let's go for some gold. Oh, we have a cell blueprinting. Oh, that's definitely too loud, I think. Should be more like this. You did like a 60-kilometer bike today? Jeez. That is crazy. Got a bike to here. Let's see. Gain 3 gold for each point of damage dealt to your castle. We're gonna go for the iron hoe here then. 60 is quite a lot. That's nice. Uh-oh. We're gonna put that there. To make sure this guy doesn't steal from me. So how was the new bike? How did it drive? Was it well? Like, that is a really fancy bike you got there. That's really cool. Oh my god, that is that's pretty fun that we get those guys resurrected there. We don't want the militias. You know, the Whipman house is actually not that bad. Good, and the bib shorts too? Alright, that's good, that's good. That's great to hear. Let's see, what do we do here? We have to be a little bit cautious with that respawning of units. But not too cautious either, huh? Like, we still want to get things done. Yeah, this is pretty much limiting myself. Receive troops, lose 60. That is actually good. Or we're gonna go for tiles. I think the troops are pretty good. Let's go for that. Especially since we... Oh my god, they actually take space as well. Wait a second. In that case, I will... Maybe... Oh, okay, that's not very effective. Okay. That's all looking good. Oh, get a random blueprint. We're going for that. Pooh, this is not easy, huh, that one. You know, let's just recycle that. You got to leave so early. But I gotta wake up at 6 tomorrow to see you tomorrow. All right, well, I have thanks for tuning in. And hopefully till the next one. That's very early. But yeah, then again, 6 is very early. So good luck with that. At least you will beat the heat. Like if you're gonna go at 6, you will beat the heat, definitely. So that's really nice. Okay, we can make some whip, man. I need some more money for that. I think I'm gonna make good luck with the TikTok problem. I will fix it. I will fix it. No worries. It just needs some time, I guess. Oh my god, what's happening here? Oh my god, that is crazy. Yeah, that is too crazy. I think that's too crazy. I think we're gonna die. Okay, we need to change something here. You know, it sounded pretty good. But we need to change something. And I don't know what yet. The 441 is not easy. It's not going to be easy to do that. Maybe we can see something. Use any king's ability triggers a lightning strike that deals 1000 damage to a random enemy. Maybe we can make out ourselves a little bit easier somewhere. Temporary goose hide by summon for 20 minutes. You know, that would really help me, I think. Call of the Honkfather. At the start of a run, receive basic construction. 50. Start of the run, choose 1 research as a reward. Is this gonna be good? The Honkfather? Is that really gonna help me much? 411. I can maybe try that. I haven't tried that yet, so I'm curious. Let's go for wood. Yeah, I'm gonna go put it right there. Something like that. Grunt units except the undead have 20% chance to be reborn as a weak skeleton upon death. Jeez, that is not easy, huh? Maybe the Bone Tomahawk heals all of your troops for each of their match AP. No. Yeah, let's go for Bone Tomahawk then. Let's see what it does. See if we can at least beat my own record. Okay. It's all looking good. What do I need to upgrade my gaze? Okay, alright. That's not too bad. Let's go for an iron mine. I think we're gonna build some barracks here. Hopefully this Hydra doesn't die very fast. A dwarf pub is really nice. Let's go for that one. Then we're gonna go for gold mine here. Hopefully they don't make it too difficult for me right now. That looks more acceptable than last one. Yeah, let's do it like this, I think. Like that is pretty cool. Maybe do this one as well. Yeah. Yeah, let's go for a wheat field then. Okay, that's all looking good. Oh, and we also get damage from every building we make, I think. So we have to be a little bit cautious. I'm not entirely sure if that's the thing here. Oh my god. Okay, that one is kind of useless. Okay, yeah, that hill hydra is not that useful actually. We can make a lot of dwarfs, I think. So we need some iron then. Let me see. We need some iron. And what does it require? Iron and water. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. It's gonna spawn those. I think even those guys are respawning. That's not good. What happens if this guy dies? I kind of want to restart because it's not that useful to have him around. You know, maybe just make a hospital. Maybe do that. Okay. Let's re-roll that. Yeah, let's make a brick factory. I think it's simply not going to be easy. We're going to have a lot of resources. But a lot of other stuff we will not have. Okay, looking good though. It's looking good. We're gonna adjust my camera here a little bit. So it's on the king. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Ooh, okay, then we have that going. I think those dwarves are really good. Like, that's the waves we're looking for right now. Okay, let's have a look. Swordman, probably not. Warriors receive 5 upon allied troops' death. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. I'm willing to go for that one. That's totally useless. Okay. Maybe spawn those guys so I can have another skill. What do I need? More gold? I think that's about it. And we need some more water apparently. Since we need more water, I'm gonna go for that one. I'm gonna make another pub here. I think I'm just gonna build it in the other corner. Okay, that's a pretty nice army already there. Another dwarf pub. We just keep making those pubs. Are they even that strong? They're not even that strong. But it's alright. We can make a wheat field. Oh, that's going pretty well. We can make some hunters. Or slingers. Let's see. 46 and 8. 99 and 3. Oh, did we have something with warriors now? Grunts. Okay. Grunts then, huh? Yeah, in that case, I should probably reroll this. Oh, this is a grunt, actually. Oh, okay, then it's easy. We're gonna go for Slinger's 3 then. Even though They're not that good. They're not that good. Let's get this out. Let's re-roll this. Let's get this out. Let's re-roll that as well. It's pretty important to have this pretty good in the early game. Let's get another gold mine in. Small wheat field. Damage to boss from units is increased by 10%. That is pretty important because we have 3 bosses to kill. So that's gonna be pretty important. Wow. I would say something like this. Probably do it like this. Yep. And we receive another artifact. That is nice. Let's re-roll that. Ranged troops receive a 4% chance of shooting an additional projectile for each warrior ally. Let's do that one. Now it's gonna be a little bit finicky, I think. Because there is a small problem here. And the problem is gonna be we have too many people. Okay, let's see. Because it's gonna get crowded here. Yeah, that Hydra is already gone. Makes me almost want to restart, but then again, you know, let's just see how far we get. And then I can do another run without the Hydra. That's my luck. They spawn a scarecrow here. We need some clay. Yeah, recycle that. You know, it looks like we're losing. Kinda losing, I guess. Yeah, we are losing. But not entirely losing. Like, we have lost more. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's get some dwarves up really fast. Jeez, all those guys. Okay, yeah. We're gonna do it a little bit different. Like, we're obviously dead. We need to change it up a little bit. So I'm gonna skip out on that Hydra at the start, because that is useless, I feel. Then we got plus 441. Do we really need that thing with the barracks? I don't think we need that. We can just close that one. I think we should really dump down a little bit on the waves. So actually, instead of making it easier, we're gonna make it harder. Maybe we can do something here. No, that's all fine. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it like this. Let's see. Enemy move speed is increased by 35%. That is really annoying. Yeah, I would say let's go for gold. So important to have gold. Let's put it right there. Indestructible shield. Yeah, let's do that. 10% is pretty nice. Or receive crossbowmen at every start of the wave. Let's actually go for that one. That's not too bad. Then we get some grain up. We summon some units. That's gonna be very easy. Let's get this and let's get the madhouse in. Another gold mine. You know, I always get overboard with this because there's so many good things to start with. I would say we do it like this. Receive building Swordman's Barrack. Get all upgrades for Swordman's Barracks. That is actually not bad. That is not bad. That makes me think. You know, let's do that actually. And then we're gonna make all the stuff here. I think we're gonna make it there. We'll see. Paladin's Campus. That sounds pretty cool too. Need some more gold. Oh my god, we get another scarecrow. That's just incredible. Exactly what we need. Luckily, we get those temporary crossbow, man. That's pretty nice. Yeah, we need some iron and some other things here. Let's go for iron. Need some more wood. Jeez. You know, let's just spawn those guys here. They're there for a reason. I wonder if we get money twice now. Yeah, we get money twice. That is really OP. Yeah, let's get an iron mine in. Get this done. There we go. Ooh, Assassin's Temple. Nice. Don't need a lot, I think, eh? Let's go for a big wow, I think. Ooh, that is chunky right there. What's happening? Should make the sword, man. Yeah, we're gonna make them right there. This one next to it. And then we're talking. Dude, the swordmen are getting produced very slowly. What do they cost? 10 and okay. Not too much. That's nice to have the swordman on the battlefield. Boo, now we can actually make quite a few things. That's nice. So we can go for the clay treasure. And I would say we go for rewilling of the items as well. Ooh, that is pretty nice too. So we're gonna go for wood pile. And maybe go for hunters. Did we get something nice? Increase capacity by 2? Or hunters maybe. Did we have anything to help those hunters a bit? No, we don't. In that case, I would say we increase the capacity of the madhouse. That's a pretty good upgrade. What do we need for that? More wood. And we're gonna build all the things here. It's gonna be a small wave, I think. Especially with the army I already have. It looks really good. Oh, fairy fountain. That's nice. Especially because I can maybe make some strong units then. I will say we get some whipmen in the field as well. The gnome dome. Don't really need that. Iron mine. Clay mine. Ooh, all units receive 4% chance of evading attacks. Yes. Yes, please. I think we have a pretty solid ground here. Don't want to jinx it too much. I think we're doing pretty well. Building upgrade, 100 gold. Let's go for a building upgrade then. And most of the time that's absolutely worth it. Let's see if we can get some of those guys in. I'm definitely gonna spawn those guys. And get a blade caster in there as well. Just in case. That went pretty easy. Ooh, that's a good one actually. I would say we get some extra madmen in there. Yeah. No? We have something with grunts, right? Don't we? Oh, that was a different wave. In that case, I would go for some archery, I think. Yeah, I think that's good. Probably put some things here, put a clay mine there, since we're on the case. Let's not forget to produce things. Academy of Nature. Yes, yes. Let's actually do that. But we need the wheat field as well, though. I hope this is gonna work out. This is a pretty tough wave, I feel. Damn, we really did that well there. Hey, Opa, welcome. Yeah, back to the King is watching. I don't know what happened with TikTok and the like. I have no clue, but it didn't really work in my favor for some reason. So I was like, you know, I'm going to an old and trusty game. I'm trying to beat a new record here. Let's see, then I can maybe make the ferry pool here. And then in the meantime, I can get some here as well. And maybe some archers, huh? Should probably build them there, the archers. Ooh. Ooh. We're getting a lot of resources, but they might mine my castle. Yeah, a little bit. Alright. Ooh, it's getting better and better here. We're gonna get the grunts, maybe some extra health. Or should we go for ranged? You know, ranged attack is also really good. Ooh, and how's the temperature, Opa? How you doing? Or do you have airco? Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. Yes. It's insane even with airco. Holy shit. How did that happen? Where do we go here? I don't know exactly, but let's go for basic production. Okay, that's all looking pretty good. Our units are pretty buffed, it seems. Oh my god, I wish I had more money. There's all kinds of good things here. But we're gonna go for the Ram's Horn. When you kill an enemy, a random unit of yours is healed for 20% of their max health. That is really good. I want that. The rest is... yeah, it was also really good. But yeah, we don't have it. Cannot buy it. Gold and iron mine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm sweating so much I could open my own water park. Yeah, I can imagine, man. Imagine me without airco. Yeah, it's pretty hot, I would say. Yeah, definitely. It's no joke. I'm gonna make some clay out of this one, and you know why? Because we have an achievement. If we get 1,000 clay or something, then we got a lot of stuff. Quite some units on the field here. And we should probably work towards something that we can heal the castle. Let's get a peasant hut out. The dwarf pub sounds nice. Gold thing sounds nice. We don't need that much clay. I would say we go for some more wheat. Landmine. Yeah, we're gonna re-roll that one. Receive 1 wine for each well or big well in your castle every year. It's not so good, I would say. But okay, let's go for the iron helmet then. Especially because it stacks with the other thing, which heals my units. We're doing pretty well now. We could probably distribute this a little bit differently. Maybe more like this. Yeah, I would say that's pretty good. Execution ground, receive troops, advanced production. Yeah, let's go for advanced production then. Maybe a fisherman's hut. Okay. Almost at capacity here. So we need to watch that as well. Can we... oh no, okay. So we're playing on the difficulty that we cannot remove buildings and we cannot move buildings. So that's pretty annoying. Yeah, that's part of the difficulty level, of course. Luckily, our army seems to be pretty incredibly good. Still some temporary units in there. I would say that's fine. Okay, there we go. Now I'm kind of thinking, how does it extend if I do this? Let me see, how does it extend again? Yeah, it works like that, huh? So I should probably build a paladin farm here. Or the Academy of Nature. I think I'm gonna do that. Get a small wheat field in there. Get another thing in there. Really fast spawn those units here. As fast as I can. Nice. We actually... ooh! Got a mage right there. Okay. Now I see how fast I can expand my stuff right here. Ooh, we have so... that's crazy. We have a lot of things here going on. I would say we go for the grunts. Okay, that is looking pretty good. Okay. An invite to co-host. Well, I would like to do that, but that's not easy, yeah? All right, that's looking good. Nice. So far, we're doing pretty good. I think we're gonna beat my own record here. Not entirely sure, because that wave is gonna be incredibly hard to do. Archery, madhouse. Do we have archery? Yeah, I would say get some more archers in there. Some more wood. Hi friend, pick one back, but choose wisely. That's developer appreciation. Wow, that is not gonna be easy. What do I pick? Where am I a little bit low on? I would say we go maybe for some more iron. That's 30 iron in there. Or, you know, maybe 20 meat. 20 meat, maybe? Yeah, let's go for 20 meat. I can actually spam this a little bit. Okay, let's get some units in there. There we go. So we're really beefed up for the boss. And when we're beefed up, then it's all gonna work out for us. Okay, increases spell damage. Yeah, we don't really need that. Range troop receive 4% chance of shooting an additional projectile for each warrior ally. We really need that, I feel. How many warriors do we have in there? Do we know that? At least a few from the sword guys. So I would say that's a no-brainer. Archery stun enemies full HP for 2 seconds. That is always really good. And then maybe this one. Or this one. This is not so good. I think we should just go for troop training then. Ooh, that is really good. Gonna go for the Druids. And here we go. Jeez. They're gonna get beefy, those guys. How was it again? Yeah, so we want one thing there. That's not gonna be easy, what's happening here. That's not gonna be easy. But okay, we will see how it goes. Like, ultimately, I should really expand on my... on my stuff right here. Okay. Alright, I hope it's gonna work out. Because we cannot really make a bigger army. Iron mine sounds promising. So we need some more gold. Actually, we need a lot of gold. Oh, it's only one boss for now. It's actually only on the last level that we get 3 bosses to kill. I wonder if the boss respawns too? Okay, it doesn't respawn. That makes it already a little bit easier. Everyone metal produced increases all player units damage by 0.5%. Ooh, that is a tough choice we have. Or increases unit limit by 6. I will say we go for a unit limit 6. Even though I think the other thing might have been better, but we will see. Legendary tile sounds like very nice. Health boost, yeah, we don't get those things anyways. A dwarf shooting range, nice. Just a little bit expensive. Yeah, we don't, you know, maybe do for the crystal mines. We can go for the warriors, I guess. Yeah. And then we go here, here, that. Go for that one. That one. Something like this. It doesn't seem particularly hard though. Maybe we should spice it up a little bit. Nope. We cannot. 120 denarii and we get an immediate attack. You know, let's just go for an artifact. We don't really need to be attacked. Anytime one of your troop dies, you receive 5 blood. Okay, yeah. When choosing one, I'm gonna reroll that. Attack morale is pretty nice, I think. Let's go for that. Ooh, those are legendary now. That's nice. Let's have a look. We really need some more gold so we can increase that gaze right there. Yeah, that's a good question, huh? What do we do now? Here we should place stuff which we don't really look at. So we're gonna maybe put the vampire bar there. But maybe we shouldn't place it at all, actually. Never mind. I will not place it at all. And then here we can put this. And then gold mine here. Here we can maybe put this. Even though we already have a lot. How much clay do we still need to farm? Just a bit more. When this gold is out, then we're gonna place the other one right there. That was too easy. I think we're gonna make it. More gold mines. Tile enchanter. An epic one, huh? I'm gonna go for an epic one. That's not gonna be cheap. 438. To upgrade that. What do we need to do? When 20 unique units are on the battlefield, you can get +4 unit limit and 300 wood. That's good. That's good stuff. Jeez, that's already a giant army, honestly. Like, I'm already questioning if I can make it more difficult than this. Like, is there a way? Yeah, let's go for that one. That sounds promising. All right. You know, you would say we actually get more gold for all those skills we're making. But it's actually not that much of a golden shower, I would say. Ooh, let's go for another tile enchanter. Let's go for a forge then, huh? Too bad we didn't pick that other thing. Now we can just make units. A wheat field will do. There we go. Now we can make so many units. That's why the healers are so important, because we can only have so many units on it. Yeah, that is not the best stuff we have right here. Can maybe make the pumpkins. Nah, probably not worth it. Troop training sounds nice. And the gold digger sounds actually nice. We can get those all. No, we can't. Let's see. Oh, that's too bad. Well, let's go for this one and that one. Increase your unit's bonus HP by 15 HP each time you use a spell. I don't use any spells. Increase the damage dealt and HP of all units class by 15%. Yeah, that sounds more like it. Alright. We're gonna go increase the warriors right here. Gonna make some more gold. Ooh, we can still increase that. How can we not have 20 different units on the battlefield though? Should probably get some more wood. Hunters, maybe more assassins, honestly. Those are grunts too, right? Yeah, they're grunts too. We always will go for that stuff. That stuff. That stuff. There we go. We're gonna do it like this. Don't want to make it too easy either. Especially since now we can farm a little bit. Academy of Fire. Yeah, let's do that actually. I should probably just make some more units. Then I make the dwarf pub here. Make another thing here. We got a black sheep now. Problem is no units are dying. Boo. Don't need any of that, I think, huh? No, I don't need any of that. Third ability cooldown by 25%. That is not too bad. But I think it could be better. All troop HP is increased by 20%. That sounds even better. Let's go for something else here. Whatever, let's recycle that. What can we do there? We build an iron mine there. Another tile enchanter. Jeez. Holy shit, they immediately die. Okay, that's good. My musketeers are still alive. That's pretty incredible. Nice, we got this one now. That is pretty cool. A dwarf shooting range. I would say we go for an Academy of Fire. Because the more expensive units are actually better. Like, we need those. Yeah, I should probably make a research table then. And just make some basic production. Okay, that's looking good. Paladins Campus. Sure. Developers Appreciation. What do we want? I think we want some gold or something. Maybe wood. Or maybe wood. Wood or gold. That's not easy to choose. Yeah, I would say gold is more realistic. Damn, we simply don't have enough. Yeah, let's build a clay mine there. At least we can get some stuff going. Big well, no. Let's recycle that. We almost have enough. Is it boss time already? No, not yet. Then in this one we can actually put... Don't know exactly what. We'll see. Champion. I would say we need to reroll that. Healing ability boosted. Yeah, that's nice. That's also nice. Okay, then we reroll it here. Some really bad stuff we get. I'll say we go for this one then. Up. There we go. Academy of Lightning or of Fire. 29, 27. Plus 5 damage dealt by arcane troops for each fire mage on the battlefield, up to 50%. Each spell damage dealt by each lightning mage on the battlefield. Like they're exactly the same, it seems, right? Dealt by arcane troops. Ah, I would actually say this is better then. Okay. Maybe we can still cut some trees. Okay, alright. Let's get some iron mines in. Ooh, this is gonna be bloody. Let's see. And we got Maga. Yeah, it's gonna be easy. Oh my god, that is a money pit right there. What is even happening? No one is dying at least. They're being eaten alive. Okay, someone died. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. A shit ton of money here. Luckily, everything seems to be under control. We got a lot of resources there. That's crazy. Pooh, yeah, okay, let's get that. Let's actually extend my vision here as well. I simply don't know what to build anymore. When your troop rides, explosive scarecrow will be created in its place. Increase your unit's bonus HP by 15 each time you use a spell. We don't use any spells, so it's gonna be the scarecrow. We're gonna get this chief fan out. Wow, a black hole? Creates an area on the battlefield that pulls all enemies within toward the center, dealing 40 damage per second. That sounds pretty cool. I never had that spell. Crystal Castle. Yeah, yes, let's actually do that. Yeah, alright. Doesn't really matter too much anymore. Since I'm pretty sure we got it. Let's give the warrior some more damage. I'm gonna switch that artifact right there. Something like this, I would say. I would say if we beat 2 bosses, we can easily do this, right? Lose 3 random troops. Oh, that's totally worth it. Soulworm's heat. Okay. Can we maybe build it a little bit differently? So we can get the Crystal Castle here. Yep, I would say we do it like this. Crystal mine. Sure, why not? Yeah. Oh, now we can actually cut some trees. Okay. We don't have anything left to cut. Okay, that's all looking good. Jeez, that's a lot of enemies right there. Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah. Got too excited there. Oh, that's actually not looking too good now. Oh my god, what happened? Oh, how did that happen to me? That's so stupid. Oh my god, I completely forgot that. That happens sometimes, guys. It can happen. Sometimes it's really stupid. This time it was really stupid. I was well on the way to an achievement there. But then again, I can maybe make it a little bit more difficult as well. 70% more HP. No. Your troops HP. Maybe can do that. That seems incredibly stupid though. We can maybe try that. To go for 576. Sounds like it might be getting a little bit too hard at that point, but we'll see. I should really watch my stuff. Let's go for that. Allows clear trade at the markets. That is actually pretty good. I would say we go for that one. Okay, we'll see how it goes. We can actually go for a brick factory. That's actually pretty smart. Maybe I even had it last game. I don't know actually. early dwarf pop or whipman, guys? Let's go for an early dwarf pop, I would say. Gold mine for sure. We're really eating gold here. Something like this. Ooh, order mass martial training or Wheatfield, get all upgrades for Wheatfield. We're gonna go for Wheatfield here. Gonna invest in economy. Even though that might not be the best thing to do. We will see. At least we got some money from it. And we need money pretty hard. I think we're probably gonna die now. Yeah, we're gonna die. We got a little bit too greedy here. Yeah, that's it. That's too bad, because we're not making any units. Yeah, I had a feeling that will happen. Especially with that debuff on my units, unit stuff. Like unit damage, that's not gonna be very easy. Yeah, let's go for that one. Ooh, increase production limits for starter buildings by 75%. Let's go for that one. Then we have a lot of gold all of a sudden. I really like that one. Okay. That puts us in a good spot to maybe win this game. We'll see. At least we will not run out of resources. Ooh. That's a good question, huh? What are we gonna do? We're gonna go for a hive, I think. Okay, that's good. Those madmen are actually occupying the enemy a little bit. We can go for sword pans again. That was not the worst call in history. This is usually a little bit rough. We will see. I think something like this. I think I'll go for that one, because then I can spawn some of those units. That's pretty nice. Come on. I hope they kill them all. Come on, come on, come on. Don't lose any. Nice. That's looking pretty good. That's not gonna be easy though. We don't want the black sheep. We probably want the dwarves. We want the dwarves. Also want to put this. Ooh, increases swordman attack range at the dwarf. Oh, yeah, okay. At the start of each wave, gain +8 morale per drunken dwarf on the battlefield for 30 seconds. I would say we maybe go for more attack range. I'm not entirely sure how that will help us significantly. But if it helps us just a little bit, that's already fine. That necromancy spell is really helping. What do they need? More iron, okay. Yeah, we're gonna recycle that one. Turn to sheep. Let's go for blade caster. All right. Can put some iron there. Blade fall. I would really like some more gold. Apparently we don't really get that. Unfortunately. Start of each wave increases the max HP of allied troops by 10. Yeah. Bumblebees poison their enemies. At the start of each wave, each drunken dwarf on the battlefield grants 10 wood. That's pretty good. Let's go for that one then. Turn corpse in the area into flour. Oh, we got this one for free. The rest we don't need. Yeah, maybe she'll just go for a research table. Barbarian tent. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That is not the best option right now. It's a little bit too early. See how far we make it. Ba-ba-ba-bum. So now everyone is getting more health. Because that sounds pretty good. Yeah, we don't want the gnome dome. Archery is pretty good. Iron mine. Finally, gold mine. Heal of your troops for 15 HP at the start of each wave. That's also really nice. And then we can get some here. Those upgrades are really nice, actually. They help quite a bit. Do something like this. Don't need any barracks. Do we want all the upgrades? Nah, we don't want that. Let's just go for the 50 denarii. Already have quite a few upgrades coming our way. Oh, we need some clay. We don't have any though. Just do a blade fall there. Hope it's gonna work out. Come on, kill those guys. Yeah, good. Let's maybe go for wine. Yeah, that's a good question. Let's go for barbarians then. Maybe we roll that one. 4 chance one. Yeah, we can make some clay here. I wish those tiles will be gone, but I think I need a bigger... Ooh, that looks dangerous. Uh-oh, I hope I will not lose everyone here. Because if I lose everyone, I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Cannot fix that, I think. Unfixable. I thought so. I thought so. This requires a few tries, especially with that debuff on the... on my attack damage. That is pretty significant. Before I continue, I'm gonna open some windows here really fast. Because we're in the cooling down period here. And we must take the opportunity. Alright, yes. We really need to take the opportunity. Will we still have it? To cool down the house a little bit. Those temperatures are getting out of hand. They're getting out of hand. Global warming or not, it's definitely getting warmer. Yeah, let's just try it again. Let's just try it again. We're stubborn. Stubborn people. Bandage of dexterity then. Oh, that's a pretty good unit to start with. Pretty good. Pretty strong. Here we have a nice cluster of things we can make. Let's go for archery. Do we need clay? Not yet, but soon we will. Soon we will need it. We're probably not gonna make this one, unfortunately. What I think, but I hope it's different, of course. I really like the fairy fountain. That's actually good. That is a late game choice though. Because it takes quite some time to make that. Okay, actually it's mostly water and gold. Not too bad. Gonna make this stuff right here. Some more gold. Always banishes my guys. And that's super annoying. Walter's farm. Jeez, we're getting out of luck here. A hunter then. Yeah, I'm absolutely dead. Absolutely deado. Yeah, I saw that coming. Oh, you mean I'm actually gonna make it? Not gonna make it. Alright, so let's abandon that one. So from miles away, will not see, get that. Like to get at this high difficulty, we need to, you know. Okay, that's totally fine. We need to really have a little bit of luck in the kind of things we get. Like just a little bit, you know. That would actually be nice. Here is gonna be all the resources then. And somewhere here is gonna be all the other thing. Huh? Oh. That's so max. Right, there we go. Academy of Fire. Ooh, that is a long-term investment here. The madhouse is pretty nice. Gold mine. Yeah, I really don't want to make that first wave too difficult. That's also kind of what we need to do. 100 dovecote, get upgrades for the dovecote. Let's just go for resources then. Like the dovecote, we have to keep watching and the like. That's pretty annoying. That's a pretty strong unit right there. Yeah, that works. Does it work good enough though? I don't know. Hopefully they don't kill it. Alright. Wheat field. Or hive. Let's go for a wheat field. On maps. Talua. All right. Ooh. Let's get the wheat field in there. Just getting a lot of wheat fields. That's not good. We don't have a lot. Huh. Jeez, luck is really not in my favor here. It's not the worst though. Could definitely be better. Maybe we should just make a research table then, huh? Maybe we make a research table there. Need some clay. Okay. Receive. That is really good. Receive stuff. Place seal on 2 tiles. About average. Dwarf pubs. That is nice. I'll say we go for another gold mine. Get some clay. Reroll. Yeah, let's go for that. That's enough for now. Ooh, a Minotaur camp. I love my Minotaurs. Those are really nice. Finally get some clay, actually. Hunters? Do we have hunters? We don't have hunters. Do we want hunters? They're pretty good, I will say, you know. They're not the best, but the worst either. Like, yeah, let's go for slingers, actually, you know. Another clay mine. That's gonna get too much clay now. Gain 2 wine when you kill an enemy, or damage by your troops is increased by 20%. That is not easy, guys. What do we want? 2 wine or Eye of the Swarm? I would say we gain 2 wine. That's actually really good. And you know why? Because there's so many enemies. That's crazy. There's just so many enemies. We don't want to make it too difficult yet. Like, we're not entirely in a position yet that we can just go and get everything on us. Like, we don't even have true production units or buildings, actually. So this is gonna be some easier waves here. I hope. We need clay, right? Yeah, we need clay. Now we're getting wine, and the wine should give us quite a few things. We're not killing all the units, that's unfortunate. Oh my god, they killed one of my guys. Oof. We're gonna have our revenge for that one. Oh no, they're gonna kill another? That's crazy. Where shall I build stuff? I think I'm gonna actually build it here. No, I should probably build it here. Something like this. Right. Now we need to really hurry up. Otherwise we're dead. I think we might be dead already. If we got chains on that, jeez. They're not producing anything. We're so dead. Alright, that's gonna be tough to win this at this difficulty rating. I think the tactic is pretty good. We just need a little bit of luck. 30% slower. Jeez, that's incredibly tough. Yeah. Going to re-roll that right there. That's totally fine. I don't care about that. So we go for that one. Ooh, this looks pretty good, I would say. We can make the things right there. Yeah. Your castle gains 1 HP. Troops are produced 20% faster. Damage dealt by your troops is increased by 20%. That sounds good. Okay. This is gonna be the one, guys. This is gonna be the one. Let's focus here. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, let's go for a madhouse. I'm gonna build the units right here, I think. Want to evade the bottom a little bit because then we have to use this tile. There's no need for that. Archery or something else? No, let's go for archery. Let's get for clay because we need that clay. Let's not make it too difficult in the beginning. And we want wood. Wood and gold. Ooh, that's a pretty good unit right there. I wish I had a bit more gold here. And a gold mine, exactly what we're requesting. Okay, guys. Feel this is gonna be the run. But we shouldn't forget and look sometimes at the castle health. Let's not forget that. It'd be nice if we don't forget that this time around. Iron mine? Sure. Probably just make a research table. Warm riders. Yeah, no. Warm riders are pretty terrible. Let's have a look. Received 30 of each resource. That is pretty good. Butcher's Clever is good. Let's see what we get for free. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's not so important. I would say this is pretty good. I will say let's make the enemy drunk. Gold iron mine. Alright, that's it. Yeah, that's good. I got some more attack on the ranged. What is happening here? I think we got ourselves a warm rider. Let's banish this. Yeah, banish that as well. We're going for assassins. How are we doing on the wheat farms? Oh, we got a lot. Let's re-roll that one. Oh, that's fine. A summoning sphere. I'm using a lot of King's abilities, so it's a lot of King temporary units we get there. Let's say we do something like this. Especially that first wave looks way too easy. Increase production rate by 4% or 100 gold. I would say we go for the 4%. Especially because we need more gold, actually. Gold, gold, gold. Everything is gold. Ooh, Paladin's Campus. Yeah, let's go for that one. Ooh. That is nice because we used all those things. We get a lot of temporary units. Nice. We got another gold mine. Some more gold. It's looking pretty positive. More gold. Everything for gold. Oh, now I cannot make gold. That is pretty stupid, but it's fine. Should have done it the other way around. Archer stun enemies. Yeah, that is actually really good. This should probably be a wheat field, I think. More gold. That's gonna look nice. Another Paladin's Campus. We need some more flour for that. Gee, we got 3 musketeers now. I don't know how that happened. Probably because we summoned a strong unit. That's really nice, though. Getting better and better. Yeah, this is gonna be the run, guys. I feel it. Don't have a lot of cards. More iron mines. Nah. You got deleted. Troops are produced 20% faster. That's actually really nice. Don't need anything of the rest. What was that now? I don't know exactly. I think that was a thing we don't really need. Magic school upgrade or something. Damn, we get so much stuff. That's good though. What do we need? Probably need clay, huh? Yeah, I thought so. We need clay. Always something I'm not really getting. Phew, 35 is pretty nice at the start of each wave. And we can upgrade our army a little bit more. Our army size. I feel if you just have a very giant army size, then it doesn't matter anymore. Do we want to damage the castle? It's kinda... It's a bit tricky, but okay, let's do it. Because every building we make it also damages the castle. So we're gonna really need a way to repair the castle, I would say. Okay, well, I cannot wait too long with that. Yeah, okay. And we don't even need to don't even need to make any weird things here. You barely need to produce any units. I want this field out and then I make the paladins right there. Probably do it like this. Get the clay field in there. So we also need that. A firing range? Yeah, sure, why not? Like we're starting to get pretty low on that. So whenever we can, we should do something about that. Whenever we can. Should probably make it here. Now we get the trader. Doesn't really matter. We should just recycle that. I should actually take more note of that. So I'm not recycling. Let me see. What do we need? Maybe tin. Let's go for that one. Ooh, nice. They got scared and then he doesn't shoot. Yeah, we really need something to heal me. Ancient Pact sounds nice. Buy so many things here. Alright. At least I'm protected now a little bit. Can make some barbarians here. What do we need for the next upgrade? Some more clay? Do we still have clay? No, we don't have any clay. But we also don't have any gold. Let's go for clay. This is a pretty easy boss though. We will easily get this one. Usually. That's all looking good. Should probably just make the barbarians here. Ooh. It's not easy, but usually hearty borscht is the way to go. 15%, yes, that's nice too. Here we need to be a little bit more aware of what we're doing. A dwarf shooting range. I'm a big fan of that. We have a firing range. Yeah, let's get the dwarf shooting range in there. And a wheat field. Do they actually bring us some gold now as well? I think I did something with that. Yeah, let's go for arcane then. I would say something like this. Probably this as well. More like this then. Yeah. Ooh, turn all blueprints into random units of the same tier. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I need my blueprints. Wine then maybe? And go for wine. Let's go for wine. It would be nice if we could maybe upgrade some things here. Okay, let's see. Now we really need to get going. Oh, actually it does produce some gold, so that's nice. What do they want from me? More gold. Oh, then we should do something like this maybe. So recycle that. We definitely need a few more units though. Maybe I build a firing range while I still can. I should probably make it here because it's not a unit you produce a lot. What about this? Need more tin for that and dwarf pub. Can build that right here. Okay, alright. Then we can do it like this, I think. Wow, all my units are roaming pretty bigly. Need a lot of space apparently. But that's working out pretty good actually. Seem to enjoy themselves. Oh, we got this guy. That is not nice at all. Okay, we can do it. And I cannot remove that building anymore. That's a small penalty we have there. Which I'm not the biggest fan of, but okay, let's see how it goes. Oh my god. You gonna ram me again? No, it's not. Okay. We really need to get something going here, otherwise it's GG. Now let's make some units. Let's focus on that. Don't get anything to heal me. bad. We have a pretty big army now, so that's nice. Okay. Can maybe make some more Minotaurs. I'm gonna go Minotaur only. Ooh, I need way more clay as well. That looks like a big wave. Gonna use a tornado here. Yeah. Everyone more health? Maybe the barbarian then? Or the musketeers and the like. Yeah, let's give those some more health. Simply because we have a lot of more units of this kind of type. There's just no way. Okay, I hope I can buy something significant now, like a bricklayer. Would be really nice. Essential, I would even say. Can I reroll this maybe? I only get more bullshit. That is crazy, guys. That is crazy. Oh, I should have probably picked that one. I have a thing, right? What will that be? Is that kingdom infrastructure? Let me check that really fast. And that is wall repair. Yeah, it's this one. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna need to pay up for that though. That's crazy. But you know what? We're gonna sell some blueprints for that. Because there's a lot of stuff we don't really use. Like the magic school can go out. And what else can go out? Oh yeah, those things can go out too. Yeah, and we can just do that. See how that's going. 30 denarii though. That is not cheap. It's the first time I ever do that in the game. But if it yields what I want, that's totally fine. If it doesn't, then it's not fine. Maybe I'm already dead though. This looks pretty bad for me. I'm probably dead. Okay, yeah, come on, come on. Yeah, okay, it's over. It was really not working in my my advantage here. Alright, I'm gonna get a new drink. And then we're gonna give it another try. Alright. Maybe we need to change up the strategy. Or just bet on being a bit lucky. Like, there is a strategy, of course, that you can do it. Like, I'm very sure if I put the damage down, I will get it. But I think it should be doable with this 576. Want to do it with that. So let's give it another try. The shackle thing is really not nice. Ooh. This looks spicy. I have the swarm. Oh, I shouldn't have put it there. That's fine, actually. Not too bad. Just gonna get quite a bit of water now. And we still start recycling all the things we don't need. Oh, we can go for an early dwarf pub. Yep, let's go that. Another gold mine. But usually we take this one very light. Because there's really not much. Let's go for Swordman's Barracks. That's actually not a bad option there. Need a few more kills there. And then we can make another gold mine. Alright. Ooh, we got a hunter. Only 3 damage. Oh, that's because they are debuffed when they just spawn. They just spawn in. Ooh, fairy fountain. Let's go. And now we should have soon enough money. Yeah. Go for some crystals so we can keep spawning those mushrooms. Okay, luckily we left the hardest wave for last. Because that's a pretty tough wave, I think. Not easy. Not the hardest either, though. That's good. Especially in the start, we need to keep it down a little bit. Yeah, we're going for gold, gold, and more gold. Oh my god, that's not good. That is not good, guys. Not good at all. I think I got a bit too greedy there. Now I'm dead. Oh, that's unfortunate. All we want to do is just set a new record here. Let me check really fast. What is the record? Is there anyone which beat that record? King is watching record. No, I don't see any. All right. Boo. Can just try it again. All right. Once again, for the world record so far, red level 999 plus 576. Let's do it. No re-rolling, no derping. We're just gonna go for it. Even though we're at a very big disadvantage here. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that. Troops are produced 20% faster, or all buildings work 5% faster. Let's go for all buildings. Wheat field is a pretty big no-brainer there. Not forget to spawn our units. Yeah, those guys are really nice. Actually good tanks. Ooh, a nice early gold mine. Jeez, that's gonna be tough, but I cannot lose out on that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make this. We will see. We have to see. I think I need to make an army just really fast. Ooh, gold iron mine or dwarf pub. Let's go for dwarf pub. Oh my god, that's not looking good, guys. That's because this guy is banished. Now my guy's gonna die because this guy is banished. That's unfortunate. Should have stayed alive. It's already over, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not over. Maybe not. We will see. We will see. Still a lot of chances there. Yeah, Slinger's tree upgrade. Let's go for a madhouse. Can I make anything? Can't really make anything, huh? I'm dead. I'm so dead. That's already over. Would have set a new record today, at least a personal record. If I just didn't forget about that castle health. It always happens like that. Right, let's give it one more try here. And if not, I'm gonna roam around a little bit and see if there's some other games as well. So, one last try here. For the world record, at least recorded as far as I know. Sniper enters the battlefield and takes out a random player unit in one shot. Oh my god, that is crazy. That is crazy. I don't even want that, you know. Like, I'm gonna reroll this. There we go. Give it another try. The ghosts are totally fine with me. Yeah. Oh, that is really fortunate. I'm gonna put it there. The reason is because I don't really need to buff that. Increase unit limit by 2. Every 30 wine grants permanently grants 1 morale. Let's reroll that. Can I reroll again? Yeah, you know, a healing banner is pretty nice. That's not bad. Alright. We have a very good start here, though. This is gonna be all resources. We're gonna build the units right there. Only thing is, I don't really like that I have to remove that all those things. Okay, we will deal with that. Dwarf pub is pretty nice, I would say. Gold mine. Jeez. That's crazy. I'm not gonna do that. Even though it gives me a big advantage later on. Gonna do it like this. Like this. Ah, like this then. Yeah, we're gonna increase the production rate. Barely getting any stuff here. Eventually we got enough crystals. And then we can get at least spawn those guys as well. And another gold mine. Do I need more gold though? I'll definitely say we need more gold. And we need more clay. Yeah, usually I like it now to go early on this. And we made it a little bit more difficult here, but that's totally fine because we just got those warriors in. Of course they had to banish my my best unit. Alright, that looks good. Iron mine or a wheat field? Go for an iron mine. Need some iron. Yeah, that's overwhelming. As in, if I don't do anything right now, it's gonna be over. Like 2 banishes there. That's crazy. Ooh, that spell really helped me out here. He's gonna die, yeah. Yeah, of course. Oh my god, he's not gonna die. Yeah, we need to act. Increase attack radius of ranged units. That's actually nice. Let's go for that one and this one, that one, that one, because we intend to win. I want some clay there. Ooh, Academy of Nature is definitely nice there. Yeah, we're dead. We're absolutely dead. That's too bad because the run looked pretty good, but those banishers are crazy. They are crazy. Okay. Too bad. We'll give it another try tomorrow. At least for this one. For now, I might try some other game. Maybe a little bit more World of Tanks Heat. Maybe try that. Let's see if there's... Let me check something. Even though I can set an easy record. Easy personal record. Personal record. Maybe can try some Dust Front. I don't know if that's anything to go by. Maybe that's a cool game. Let's try that. I got it installed and I want to try the demo. There we go. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. Okay, let me see. Who treats the path of victory? I salute you. You are given the opportunity to experience the war machine of the Fourth Industrial Empire. The purpose of this demo is to showcase RTS battle without a global map. Without a global map? I don't even know what they're talking about. Let's see. Apparently some audio, but I have to panic around a little bit. Let's see. I don't know what they mean with global map. Why is this at 23 hertz? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, it doesn't look like 23 hertz though, so I think it's gonna be fine. Okay. This front RTS demo, let's play. Choose an opponent. You are fighting for the Fourth Industrial Empire. Rebels, a more classic faction with focus on mobile and light units. Excellent as starting opponent, as they are inherently weaker in firepower. I'm gonna turn up the audio here a little bit, because there's barely any audio. Very good. Okay. All right. That's actually a nice change for a difference, because usually the games are super loud. Constantly forcing close combat and heavy assault units create a serious obstacle for experienced commanders. We're going for the rebels then. Available units. What is this? Well, let's just go for whatever it was on. I don't know what that was. This is select unit. Oh, okay. We can just make a strike group. It's like Rome Total War or something? Okay, wait. This is all very cheap units. Can we do that? It's a little bit confusing because I have no clue what we're choosing right here. Starting armor for early offensive or defensive operations. Parts. Hold shift to set up side of the enemy base. It's over 9,000. Oh, it was on 0.9. I don't know why 0.9. Okay, let's... So we got a howitzer group or something. And then we have a dreadnought group, I guess. Then we have a rifleman squad. And we have... Oh, there are some kind of fuel limitations there. And we have... I don't know, I think we should probably have a mix of things. That's what I think. We will see. And we have a tank battalion. Let me actually... What was it called now again? Dust Front. Okay, let me see. You can also adjust formation size by scrolling the mouse wheel. This is the army you have selected. They need to be placed on the battlefield to start the battle. Okay. Panels for tactical abilities, they are set on the global map, but presets are available for the demo. If your buildings are destroyed, you will be defeated. Destroy enemy factories, hold the points. Okay, alright. Objectives of this battle, you need to control 3 zones. Each provides passive resource income. The enemy will try to take them back to capture old army or buildings in the zone. Objectives of the battle, you also need to destroy key enemy buildings. They are marked on the minimap. You will be defeated if your own buildings are destroyed. Okay, right. Yes. Okay, that's not the biggest tutorial, I would say. I probably did a lot of wrong things here, but we will see. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. How can we be too close to minerals? We want to be right on top of them. Okay, so I guess we need to go there. Start battle. With materials, you build your army and structures. Supply them to for maintaining troops on the map. Allow you to develop technologies. Power your buildings. Okay, this sounds... This area depends on contact. Select a group shown where regular units are selected. Okay. Construction building has second tab. The abilities are displayed here. If any, clicking on the unit image moves the camera to it. And we have hotkeys. Wait, what? Have on all builders, MCV and cranes, all combat units, all units. Control or T number to create quick access groups. Groups will repair, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Building constructions. Build refineries for resources, barracks and war factories for army. The more the better, you need a large base to succeed. Okay. To build, select the MCV, yeah. Produce troops, your strength lies in numbers. Manage your resource to ensure you have enough for both a large army and economic development. Drag a box to select buildings and units, yes, okay. Yeah. To queue orders, yeah. To make your forces push through a specified position without ignoring enemies, use the attack move command. Press A, left click on the ground. Wait, press A? Left click on the ground. Okay, just A. Units will start moving. Okay. If you need to focus on fire on single enemy, right click without holding A on the enemy. And all units will attempt to reach and attack that target. Yeah. Infantry can enter the garrison building firing from within. The building's capacity is shown above it. Bit like Red Alert, I would say, so far. Unit buildings may sometimes have various abilities. Okay. You have global repair ability. It repairs any of your buildings as well as captured civilian structures and large units with deployment capability. You can always return to this tutorial by clicking. Good luck. Alright, okay. What's happening now? Alright, so we got the units here. That is a weird camera angle, but I think it's an artistic choice. Deployment processing plant. Mineral processing plant processes minerals into primary resources. We probably want that. If your buildings are destroyed, you will be defeated. Destroy enemy factory 0 out of 4. Hold the points. This seems like this is a pretty cool art style, though. I give them that. And also when you move, like, that's pretty fun. The UI, it's too big, though. Can I make it smaller, you think? Because it's too big. Yeah, we cannot do that. That's unfortunate. I hope for them they didn't hard code it or anything, because that looks pretty, like, too old school, I would say, in some sense, in some regard. Supply depot provides ongoing support for your troops. It also opens the possibility of placing temporary supplies. I have no clue what I'm doing, so I think I'm just gonna build everything here. There's also no ability to zoom, I think it's a very weird angle. Maybe I do switching tabs. Oh, okay, I can make branches. That's too expensive even. Yeah, can this make things? No. Maybe I should make another processing plant. Usually I made things which create more of those combines. And how can I make more combines? Processing plant. Adds another building construction queue. Significantly expands the construction area. Repairs equipment within a small square. Primary production building for infantry units. For vehicle units. I think I need this one. What is this music? So it's just fun. I think it's the... Oh, okay. Because I placed that building, they said something, I think. What do we have here? Reinforcements from the global map. Reinforcements can help you turn the tide of battle. Troops will arrive in the designated point. Oh, okay. Dreadnought, okay, tanks. Oh, cool. Heavy bombs. No, it's some kind of Russian propaganda kind of music. Very fun. That's cool. So here we can hopefully make more combines. I'm just gonna make a few here. Can I just let them immediately go? Or are they smart enough? Some units require this building. Durability of your new units increases by 10% for each additional building up to a maximum of 50%. Jeez, that sounds good. Some units require this building. Damage of your new troops increased by 5% for each additional building. Okay, that's interesting. I should probably go for a construction crane or something. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. I kind of want to see what this building does. Automatically finds a suitable thing. Ah, okay. Goes immediately. Ah, okay. Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. So now we're mostly just here a little bit. Maybe we can get the army rolling in. What did they say? F2? F2 is all units. Okay. There's something here, I think. You know, this looks like a big army, but it's not very varied. Like if we have one air attack or something like that, then we're done for. I should probably press A and click on it. There we go. And they're all attacking the same unit. You know, we're gonna go for a tactical retreat here. Can this thing... Okay, yes, we can actually make some units here. I think it's probably best to stay a little bit defensive for now with those units. Because we did really go for a pretty weird setup. Maybe... Oh, we need some more warehouses, I think. Because we can only have 650. That is really not enough. Seems the resources are pretty much infinite. Okay, that's the wrong thing actually. Oh yeah, that's get done. Main resource with this resource you can start building and recruit armies. How can we make a silo or something? Bioengineering. Maybe a radar, I don't know. Let's just make a radar, I guess. Everyone is attacking the same guy. Let's make some Brams. Maybe we should be a little bit on the sides as well. I have no clue where they come from, so... I think we should just keep pumping units or something. Where is some other things? And what is a Bram? Primary repair vehicle. Oh. Okay, armored car then. Okay, I need to keep those materials pretty low. As low as possible. So can this thing repair? Does it go repair automatically? No, it doesn't. Okay. So it would be nice if we capture this. There's quite a few enemies there. Maybe we should just go for it. And I think we should just make another... Maybe a barracks. And while we're at it, we should probably make another of those too. Okay, let's just grab our whole army. Which is not very diverse, I would say. Right, let's go. Actually, just press F2. Oh, there we go. Okay. Targeting solution leaves a little bit to be desired because everyone seems to be attacking the same unit. Oh, that's nice. Those BTRs, whatever they're called. Yeah, BTRs. Why would they attack those? Are they crazy? Collector's full? Yeah, I got it. Need another machinery plant, I guess. Oh my god, who's that? I'm gonna call it a dreadnought. Reinforcements en route. There we go. We need a lot of reinforcements here. They killed my whole army. How many reinforcements are we talking about? Oh, there's come the big guns. Okay. Is that done? Can we just make a lot of people here? About this? I think BTRs are pretty nice. I wish this could be a little bit higher. Now we're talking. Are those support guns, or should we just attack whatever? I think we should just attack whatever. If I see this right. Or are they super squishy? Don't think so. Jeez. It's no mercy. Let's move into BTRs as well. What are all those guys doing? Oh, I think they need another processing plant. I think that's your problem. Can I build something here? I think we're taking that. Can build it here for now, I guess. Oh, it just got us +5. I don't know how we can store more minerals though. That would be pretty nice if we knew how to do that. And I was hoping it would be this. But apparently that's not it. Let me see. We can open Fog of War. Okay, I guess we just need to make a lot of units now. Maybe make an arsenal. Cannot make a lot of buildings though. What the hell is that? An assault truck. They're bombing me. We're coming for them. Ooh, they're pretty strong against the infantry here. Okay, those are actually strong in general. Someone needs to be there. I don't know why. I didn't even see an enemy there. Okay, I don't know what happened, but we can now have 700. Is that because we made another warehouse? Or is that because of this? Processing plant. I think it's because of the processing plant. Yeah, Opa, this is Dust Front indeed. I want to give it a try. I have no clue what I'm doing though. A bioengineer station that produces brutes. Okay. Just exploring a little bit. So far, it's a cool game though. I really like the style of it. The camera angle is a little bit weird though. And the UI is a little bit too big. You're gonna get it soon? Alright. I don't think it's out yet. It's just a demo right now. If I saw correctly. It seems to be a pretty massive game, like you have to build a lot of things. I don't know what... I keep having so much things. I'm just gonna make a lot of machinery plants, I think. Why are the BTRs not really... Yeah, okay. The BTRs are pretty nice. Ah, that's why you're waiting. I see, I see. Go in an interceptor. Call on a P2 interceptor to maintain a constant patrol in the sky. It can also be used for an aerial reconnaissance. Pairs perfectly with artillery. Oh my god, look at that! The whole thing came down. Airdrop, a small detachment of infantry is landing. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do that. Oh, they're immediately there. You know, we're gonna get an interceptor here. 15 seconds. Let's see what they do. Oh yeah, those BTRs are pretty nice. But where's the interceptor now? Totally missed it. I should have gone for BTRs instead of all those artillery in the at the start. Then again, I got the artillery right here, so yes, that's fine. Why are the units being created so slowly? Let's make another machinery plant. Just I think I need to keep making those. Oh, so we can get security guys, and we can use them for offensive abilities. Okay. Sounds pretty secure. Okay, let's get this done. Well, the point we actually have to take is pretty small. Somewhere here, right? Is it here? Oh yeah. Big pipe. Why am I not holding it? Oh. Because we didn't kill that thing? Is that the issue? My god. We're not going all the way around. Let the BTRs do it. Processing plant. Machinery plant. So we got quite a few machinery plants. But they're not really pumping out units, I would say. I don't know why. Like they're not producing it. Maybe I'm capped or something? Unit capped? Resource required for this production of high-tech units and buildings is primarily replenished from global map. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Okay, at least we got this done. Now I think we can just go guns blazing here or something. Ooh, the assault truck. They just strapped some navy cannons onto a tank here and went for it. Ooh, that's a lot of reinforcements. Let's just send them to there. Uh-oh, they're killing one of my dreadnoughts. That's not good. Do some heavy bombing. Takes a minute though. Uh-oh, I should probably be careful here. Jeez, those bombs take a long time. Half a minute for a bomb. Now I'm expecting a nuke, huh? Seven seconds. Uh-oh, the timer went away. Alright, that was pretty anticlimactic, I will say. And what about this? Alright, right, it's fine, it's fine. No clues why my units are not being produced or anything. But alright, oh, here. Troop limit on the battlefield. Build a supply depot warehouse to increase the limit. Oh, okay. So we need a supply depot. I didn't know that. Ah, and this guy, which I thought was part of the music, is basically telling me that I'm being attacked or anything. And where did all my other units go? I have no clue. Just gonna get everyone there. Oh, wait. That's a repair guy? Can I repair my broken tanks? Oh, it's a rune. I don't know if that's still salvageable. Hey, 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 hey. Gonna get some big bombs on this, guys. Oh, we need to have vision. That's unfortunate. What about an interceptor? Then we make some vision. There, perfect. We make another warehouse. Yep. I see. Starting to get how it works. Now we just attack everything here. Let's go. Where's my repair guy? Is that this one? No. Enemy called for reinforcements. Oh, they shouldn't do that. Machinery plant. It brings the units all the way there. All right. Now we should send some unit here. No one there. And we have all the points. Okay. Let's put everything on there. Don't know why it's much faster now. It used to be half a minute. Nice. Now I own the map, right? Or what else do they want? Victory. All right. That's a cool game. That's a cool game. I think I'm gonna pick that up as well. New achievement has been obtained for enemy base siege victory. Thank you for playing. The full version will feature more content, including other units, buildings, missions, and of course the core of the game, conquest on the global map. That sounds really interesting, actually. That makes me think of a really old game I used to play, which is called Shattered Galaxy. And that was an MMO, actually. I'm not entirely sure if that's what they want to do here. But if they do, this one is even higher on my list to watch. Try all the difficulty levels, enemies, base size, and units. The game can offer a different experience. Add the game to your wish list. Okay, alright. That's cool. What's this? Oh, okay, I got an achievement there. That's gonna be interesting for sure. There's no question about it. So we also can scrape that demo of the list. I'm gonna try Iron Nest one more time because I don't know, every game is working except this one or something. Yeah, never mind. It crashes immediately. I don't know why. That's too bad. Maybe it just needs some time. And then I don't know, there's a lot of games I'd like to try, but I need a group for that, I think. Like those are those friend slop games. Which I'm totally fine with. Like I don't mind that. Bomb Banana. Yeah, okay, that's also online co-op. Ooh, I think I maybe got another game I like to try here. The Iron Frontier. Yeah. That sounds actually really nice. And I think that will be the last game I will try for today. That is pretty productive, I would say. Then here we got Iron Frontier. Apparently no one is playing this kind of game. Maybe for good reason, but it is very positive actually on Steam. So we will see. Any good? That's a little bit loud. That's more like it. Settings. All over your army. Gonna go for orange, guys. Dutch orange. Let's go. Campaign. This looks very, very arcadey classic, I would say. That's cool. Right. Let's go.
At the beginning of the 21st century, an economic crisis led to a nuclear war between leading countries. All major cities were razed to the ground and turned into mass graveyards. Fires and radioactive contamination forced millions of people to flee their homes and seek new shelters. The world's political order collapsed. Countries ceased to exist. But the war didn't stop and continued to reap its bloody toll. From the ashes of the old world, two new alliances were born, Unbroken and Flameborn. Amidst the ruins of civilization, they wage a war of attrition, attempting to crush each other at any cost.
We were invaded. We were defeated. We were slaughtered. But we did not surrender. We stood our ground. We built up our strength. We forged new alliances. We fought back the aggressors.
All right. Okay. Cool story. I'm going in blanco, by the way. I have no clue what happened or anything. No prior information to this game. There's something I saw and was like, oh, this looks interesting.
Flameborn want to bring us to our knees. They think they're the masters of this world. But we won't let that happen. We are unbroken. We will never surrender. We will win.
All right. Very promising, good speech. Okay, so we got on. Reminds me already of a game I used to play. That was a very fun game actually. I forgot what it's called though. Armory. Okay, yeah, we can probably upgrade stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is very similar actually. It's almost the same, I will say. But that is not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Because I like that game. Make one kind of decision. Oh, this is where stuff gets different. Okay, let's just try it. Let's go here. Enemy list. Ooh, they have quite some vehicles there. Start. Increases infantry fire rate by 15%. Increases infantry camouflage by 13%. Increase construction damage by 20%. Increase construction repair 10 HP. Increase the range of all ground units and construction by 10%. That sounds good. Yeah, let's go for that one. Shadow.
The worst thing in war is betrayal. There's nothing more terrifying than having your own people shoot you in the back of the head. One of our commanders defected to the enemy. At first, I refused to believe it. He'd stood shoulder to shoulder with me for so long. The traitor must be punished. If we don't react, others may follow suit. Your task is to arrest the traitor and bring him to HQ. We must hold a public trial and show everyone what fate awaits every traitor.
The traitor's name is Walter Kurtz. He is widely known in the Army for a series of successful operations. During his last mission, his unit suffered heavy losses, and Kurtz himself was seriously wounded. He and his unit abandoned the barracks and redeployed to fortified positions in the jungle. Kurtz
Okay.
is highly skilled at building a layered defense. It relies on a network of bunkers covered by heavy artillery. The rugged terrain makes ground attacks difficult, and for air attacks, you'll need to suppress enemy air defenses.
Hmm. Or uranium deposits. Okay, left click, select place card, right click cancel. Okay. Commander, establish a base near an oil field. Oil is a key resource for a successful operation. Ah, alright. So where's the enemy coming from? Should we place it as far as possible? No clue actually, huh? This is an old field, so let's put it right here then, I guess.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Let me guess. Alpha sent his lapdog to punish the traitor? Well, let's see if you have the guts to do it.
This is actually a different game.
Silent Deathbringer.
Tank buster arrived. Tank buster arrived.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay. Was it that easy? New rank, a light vehicle multi-shot gun that deals explosive damage, machine gun gun turret. Go for a turret. It's a little bit overwhelming, I see. Increases camouflage because most of the things I don't really know what's going on. Got 200 barrels of oil. Technologies. No clue. Okay. Return to shop. Battle.
Have you ever asked yourself why we're fighting this goddamn war? What are we fighting and dying for?
Will
For
Pierce.
victory?
Oh.
Victory over the same people who just happen to be on the other side.
Maybe they should turn around. Oh, they're turning around. Okay.
Will Pierce. Tank buster arrived.
Enemy
Will Pierce.
destroyed.
Ah, you can actually move them. Oh, very easily. Extra trooper. Sure, let's go for that one. Can I come from the right then?
Perhaps for the sake of future generations, we'll leave them a legacy of mountains of
Tank
twisted
buster.
metal,
Tank buster.
seas of blood,
Will
and
Pierce.
thousands of corpses of their fathers and mothers. A fine gift for posterity, don't you think?
Ah, okay. Can align them. Can I maybe move them a little bit closer? I don't know why they can. I think they can only move before they are
Destroyed.
in the attack or something. No clue.
Will pierce them.
Light tank. Vehicle range. All infantrymen gain 5%. Why is that so expensive? Critical bang. Destroying a vehicle on an aircraft with a critical hit creates an explosion. That sounds fun.
Commander, you can move your troops around the location.
Click the movement button at the bottom of the screen. Select destination. Ah, okay.
Or maybe we're fighting for honor and dignity. Nah, this ain't even funny.
Oh my god, that's an
No one believes
evacuation.
that nonsense anymore. What dignity can there be for people forced to survive in this rotten world?
Tank buster will pierce them.
Ah, okay, I see it now.
Tank buster arrived.
Fire at will. Light
Enemy
tank in
destroyed.
position.
Silent Deathbringer.
Ah, okay. And can I get another thing here? Light tank, destroyer. Let's go for the light tank here.
Have you ever wondered why
Fire at
Alpha
will.
is
Light
still
tank
in
in position.
charge?
Fire at will.
Do you know how much
Fire
blood
at
And
is
now,
on his
now they're
hands?
gonna kill me.
My blood
Fire
and
at will.
yours.
Fire at light tank in position. Fire at will. In position. Fire light tank in position.
No clue. Such a weird system. I think I'm dead.
Will pierce them.
Light tank in position.
Oh, emergency reinforcements arrived.
Fire at will. Light
I think this is all intended.
Tank buster
Enemy
arrived.
destroyed.
Tank buster arrived. Will pierce them.
Just click some things here. Okay, now I just want to go back to the map.
Tank buster arrived. Will
Maybe
pierce them.
reposition my guys a little bit.
Fire at will. Light fire at will. Light tank in position.
Tank buster arrived. Will pierce them.
Target in sight.
Fire at will.
Okay, ready?
It all began because some hard-head guys had a bad talk, got into a fight, and started pushing red buttons. And now, decades later, we're doing the same thing.
Silent death target.
See, they're simply not moving.
Silent death target in sight. Silent death ringer.
Fire at will.
Enemy destroyed.
Fire at will.
Tank buster arrived.
Okay. Provides all for each lost unit. Okay, that's good.
Unbroken, flameborn. So much pathos in these names. But what did either of them achieve?
This
Fire at
Gathered
will.
the surviving people into groups, armed
Fire at will.
them,
Light
and sent to
tank in
kill each
position.
other.
And how do I get this unit then? I should be able to click the flags. I think that is stupid. Or maybe just able to select the unit.
Will pierce them.
Fire at will.
I would say the flag because it seems to be class based. So every unit I make
Fire at will.
gonna be somewhere else. So then when I do this,
Will pierce them.
Enemy
Tank buster arrived.
okay, this is
Will
the whole
pierce
point
them.
of it.
Silent death target in sight.
Okay, I think I get it now. All buildings receive mortar guns. Ooh. Really spent all the things I have here. Oh, I should. Oh. Get a light tank then.
The only goal of this
Will
war
pierce them.
is to
Light
kill
tank in
Can I
as
just go
many
here?
people as possible.
Fire
That's
at will.
why Alpha
Light tank
stays
in
in
position.
power.
Now I get it.
He's the most efficient in destroying
Fire at
people,
will. Light tank
both
in position.
enemies and his own.
Fire at will. Light tank in position.
Tank buster arrived. Will pierce them.
Like, I wouldn't come up with such a system like that.
Base is under attack.
Tank buster arrived. Will pierce them.
Target in sight.
Like, what if I want some units on the other side now?
Tank buster arrived.
Fire at will. Tank in position. Light tank in position. Light tank in position.
Tank buster arrived. Will pierce them.
Silent death ringer. Target in sight.
Enemy is
Interesting. Missile turret, cheap. Oh, IFV. Okay, let's go for that one. Increase all type of vehicle protection by 10%. Vehicle range. Oh, I did a lot of missile damage, but I don't have anyone with missiles. Great. Let's make some more units then. Explosive damage.
Commander, you can quickly deploy troops on the battlefield by right-clicking on their cards.
How many people have you killed?
Light tank
Let's
in
compare
position.
our records.
Let's roll.
You know,
Tank
I
buster
was
will
one of the
pierce.
best.
Fire at will.
I have thousands of destroyed enemies to my
Tank
credit.
buster will pierce.
I was
Tank
so
buster
proud
will
of
pierce.
it
Fire at
until I
will. Let's
realized
position.
that the enemy
Tank
is
buster
not outside.
will pierce.
The enemy is within.
Target in sight. Target in sight.
Okay, that's gonna be.
Light tank in position.
Tank
That's a
buster
bit much, maybe.
Fire at will.
I think we might be dead.
Base is under attack.
I think we're dead. Oh my god. We've reached 9 out of 10. Battle victory complete, wave 5 of mission 1. Okay, alright. Ah, now I can unlock some new things. Starting unit, class 1 units. Ooh, we got all kinds of fancy things here. What if I click unlock? Choose one card. I would like a medium tank then, no? Or an attack aircraft. Fighter. That's it. Anything else? No. Okay, and then I also got some things here. Increase bullet defense by 5%. Okay, what about tasks? Okay, well, we should be able to at least do the first level, I think. Shut up. We're gonna go for shut
The
up.
worst thing in war. The traitor.
We already know that.
Kurt,
Now we actually understand what's happening. So that's a lot nicer.
Knock, knock. Who's
will
there?
pierce them.
Let me guess.
Silent
Alpha sent his
death.
Tank
lapdog
buster
to
alarm
punish the
will
traitor.
pierce them.
Well,
Tank
let's
buster
see if
alarm
you have
will
the
pierce
guts to do it.
Silent death sight.
Yet everything is on the wrong side now.
Tank buster arrived. Tank buster arrived.
Silent death. Target in sight.
enemy destroyed.
Tank buster arrived.
RPG shooter, cannons. We need cannons. Homing missiles for buildings. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Have you ever asked yourself why we're fighting this
Tank buster
goddamn
will
war?
pierce them.
What are we fighting and dying
Will
for?
pierce them.
For
Tank
victory?
buster arrived.
Victory over the same people who just happen to be on the other side.
Target in sight.
Okay, we got that all under control.
Enemy destroyed.
Burning missiles. Who's affected by that? Bullet deflection sounds good. Maybe buy some more units as well. Nope.
Perhaps for the sake of future austerity, don't you think?
Will Pierce Tank Buster arrive?
Silent Deathbringer.
Jeez, that's a lot of stuff there going on. Those cannons are not that great.
Enemy is retreating.
Silent Deathbringer.
Ooh, let's go for fighters. A turret with long-range sniper rifles effective against infantry and helicopters. Oh, an aircraft with homing missiles effective against vehicles, helicopters and aircraft. Oh, cannot attack infantry. Let's go for a watch turret then. Increase infantry, vehicles, aircraft and turrets. Buildings durability by 3%. Let's go for construction repair. And vehicle repair. Okay. It would be nice if I can actually set stuff up right here, you know?
Tank Buster
Oh, I
arrive.
can.
Will Pierce Tank Buster arrive? Will
But
Pierce
it's so confusing.
Silent Deathbringer.
Commander, you can move your troops around.
Yeah, I already saw that.
Or maybe we're fighting for honor and dignity. Nah, this ain't even funny. No one believes that nonsense anymore. What dignity can there be for people forced to survive in this rotten world?
Silent
Tank
Deathbringer.
Buster arrive.
No, that's pretty nice, those homing missiles.
Enemy destroyed.
Destroy level 2. Army damage. Yeah, doesn't do anything for me, so I'm gonna buy some units then. Some destroyers.
Have you ever wondered why
Will
Alpha
Pierce.
is still
Will
in
Pierce.
charge?
Will Pierce them.
Do you know how much blood is on his hands? My blood and yours.
Tank Buster arrive.
Damn, I really need
Tank Buster arrive.
Silent Deathbringer.
Tank Buster arrive.
a lot of tank busters there or something.
Enemy destroyed.
Vehicle repair. I'm not sure if I'm actually repairing anything.
It all began because some
Tank
hard-headed
Buster.
guys had a bad talk, got into a fight, and started pushing red buttons. And now, decades later, we're doing the same thing.
Tank Buster arrive. Will
Enemy
Pierce them.
Silent
destroyed.
Deathbringer. Target in sight.
Only infantry. Yeah, let's do some turrets. Shell damage.
unbroken, flameborn. So much pathos in these names. But what did either of them achieve?
Tank buster arrived.
They gathered the surviving people into groups.
What? Why is it not
armed
shooting?
and sent to kill each other.
It's almost like from down you have a bigger advantage than actually shooting from up. Which is crazy. That's the slowest turret ever.
Will pierce them.
That's some bullshit right there. Ah, okay. They shoot from all the way here? Oh, but they have to be on the same kind of side or something.
Is retreating.
Mhm.
The only goal of this war is to kill as many people as possible.
Targeted sight.
Tank buster
That's why
pierced.
Alpha's
Probably stay a little bit close to home.
He's the most efficient in destroying people, both enemies and his
Will
own.
pierce them. Will pierce them. Tank buster arrived. Tank buster arrived. Tank buster arrived. Will pierce them.
They should be really strong.
Destroyed.
Missile turret. Let's do rifleman, I guess.
Commander, you can quickly deploy troops.
Yeah, I already did
How
that.
many
Will
people
pierce them.
have you killed?
Ready and waiting.
Let's compare our records.
Ready to fight.
You know, I was one of the best. I have thousands of destroyed enemies to my credit. I was so proud of it until I realized that the enemy is not outside. The enemy is within.
Wow, that's getting busy here. Okay, luckily we're pretty well weaponed against this.
Enemies destroyed.
Targeted
Also, I have
sight.
no clue how the resource system works. I think I should need mostly things now instead of upgrades.
So what's the difference who we fight? The old world has burned to ash. The
Ready to
seas
fight.
are poisoned, and the land is barren. We huddle on scraps of
Oh no, what am I doing?
uncontaminated territory and continue to kill.
Tank buster arrived. Will pierce them.
Targeted sight.
Are we surviving?
Targeted sight.
I think. Maybe.
Ready to fight.
Base is under attack.
Do we get some more units here? Only got bullshit.
Ready to fight.
Okay, I think we did it. Nice. We won the first mission.
It was a good fight. Now, you'll become Alpha's favorite. But before I take the final step, tell me, where am I wrong?
You were betrayed and broken cause. You faced Ruino. You're right. We have to stop killing each other. Oh. You betrayed us. You're gonna die.
A lapdog to the core. Your choice. But I have one more surprise for you. See that button? Yeah, that's the one that makes the Big Bang. We're all going to hell. Me first, you later. But I will die free.
Boom.
Greetings, Commander. My name is Kenji. I am the head of the research branch of the Unbroken Army. We're developing cutting-edge military technologies. Victory is forged not only on the battlefield, but also behind the lines in our laboratories. As you already know, uranium is a key element of our military economy. Thanks to uranium, we can fund research that allows us to survive and win. I recommend that you familiarize yourself with the available upgrades before the next battle.
Oh no, I saw that already.
That's not all. You can use blueprints to gain access to new troops and weapons. To get more blueprints, complete combat missions.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay. Oh, a Gatling truck. That's pretty cool.
The Flameborn Federation has superiority both in population and key resources. Therefore, we have to make the most of the opportunities available to us. We must constantly experiment to stay one step ahead of the enemy. Good luck on the battlefield, Commander.
Cool. We have some points here spent. Probably just put a point in everything. Ooh, we have a lot of points though. Damn, you can upgrade quite a lot. Alright. I think we have the grist of it though. Pretty cool game. Yep. Alright. Pretty cool. A little bit like Advanced Wars, I would say. And even a little bit... Another game I played, I don't know anymore what it's called. I will look it up later. Probably in the Discord or anything. Anyways, I will call the night for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all had a very pleasant evening. Hope to see you guys all in the next one. And for now, I hope you all cool down or enjoy the heat, whatever you want. And yeah, drop a follow and see you next time, hopefully. Bye for now. Bye bye.